I can't deal with life anymore. I can't deal with this life shit anymore. For real, I can't deal with life. I'm ready to fucking hang myself over here. I'm serious, like, I'm ready to just call it quits and just... Before I get crisis... Before I have to call the police on crisis services, because they're not allowed here. You know, before crisis services, who aren't allowed here, shows up. Because they feel entitled to be here for some reason. Well, yeah, crisis services can go fuck themselves. No, I'm serious. Like, I can't take how my life is right now. For real. I know, my fucking fault. You know, what's going on now? Oh, what's going on now? The same shit I've been fucking bitching about for the last fucking year. You know, all this fucking shit with court and this fucking move shit, all it's doing is it's pissing me off. All it's doing is it's doing nothing but holding up my life. Okay? And I'm fucking sick and tired of it. You know, I've tried my fucking hardest to keep my fucking mouth shut. And, you know, there's only so much that can happen before I can't keep my mouth shut any longer. I got two fucking bitches, I don't care. Fucking put it in the police report, I don't give a shit. I got two fucking bitches out in Lockport that want me fucking dead. You know, they don't give a shit about anybody but their fucking selves. You know? They don't give a goddamn shit about anybody else, but it's all about them and the effect that it has on them. And for what? Oh, because I sent them a letter in the mail. Get over it. No, really, get over it. Get over it. You know, these girls made me the way I am. I'm telling you, they made me the way that I am. You know, instead of actually getting to know me, they just fucking go, oh, fuck you, Mike, and then they block me. Because what? Because I told them. I told the one bitch, I was like, listen, you know, this is why I broke up with my girlfriend. Because she was faking STDs. And by the way, I came back, it was negative. So, you know what? It's blocked. Even after she asked me, what you know, when she asked me, why'd you break up with your girlfriend? And I told her, because she was faking STDs. What kind of shit is that? You can't just, and then I'm called a fucking creep. Well, maybe because you made me a fucking creep. You know what I'm saying? You know what? I do give it up for that Jessica D-Jack chick, though. You know, I gotta at least give her some kind of credit, because she actually sat down and listened to what I was saying. So, props to Jessica and D-Jack for that one. These other girls, you know, they just do nothing but say, hey, listen, you told me you had no STDs. That makes it sexual. No, it doesn't. You asked me first. I said I just broke up with my girlfriend. And I'm looking for some like new friends or something. Why'd you break up with your ex-girlfriend? Because she was faking STDs and she made me go get a test done. It came back negative. Blocked! Because I'm making it sexual. You fucking asked me! You fucking asked me why I broke up with her, and I told you. What'd you want me to do? Lie? I'm not a fucking liar. I'm not my fucking mother. I'm not a fucking liar. That was the whole thing. Oh, it's creepy. You asked me where I live. I didn't really ask you where you live. It's not like I asked you, oh, what's your fucking address? I'm gonna come down there and fuck you. That's not what I said. Did I? Go back and look. I asked you what part of Buffalo you live in. And somehow that's a fucking creep. That's creepy to you? Let me tell you something. You're the only bitch that fucking blocked me for that. For saying that. In all my times with online dating sites and shit, that bitch was the only bitch that told me that she's the only bitch that blocked me because I dared ask what part of Buffalo she lived in. Out of the hundreds of women I've talked to on like dating sites, she was the only one that blocked me because of that. Because I dared to ask, what part of Buffalo are you from? So now I'm a fucking creep. Oh, I'm the creep, huh? I'm the fucking creep while you sit there and give kids, you sit there and advocate for fucking gene therapy or whatever the fuck you do for children. You advocate for fucking hormone replacement therapy for kids. You're a fucking teacher. Teach these kids fucking writing, reading, and arithmetic. That's what you should be teaching. Not how oppressed lesbians are or whatever the fuck. You're so fucking oppressed. You're so fucking oppressed. Yeah, you think nothing about yourself. You didn't think about the consequences that would happen by sending the police to my home. I will never get over the fact that you put 30 miles of black people in danger. Because you didn't like a letter that was sent to your home. Boo fucking who? You didn't like a fucking letter that was sent fucking months prior. Boo fucking who? You sent 2 cops to my home who then lied about who they were, and because of those lies, you had me attacked on the fucking street. Okay? Because of those lies that the cops told me, you literally had me attacked on the street. What you are doing, girls, you are putting actual lives in danger. Okay? Remember that. You put actual lives in danger. Okay? Because you didn't like a letter that I sent you. Oh, get over it. Okay? No, get over it. And how did you put my life in danger? Well, because you sent those cops to my, you sent Schmidt and you sent McCoochie to my fucking home. Which, by the way, they're not allowed here anymore. They're not allowed here. I don't want them here. Why? Because first of all, McCoochie's a fucking liar. And he sits there and says that he's from the FBI when he isn't. And even if he was, he wasn't here for the crimes that he's supposed to be investigating. He says he's in a FBI task force for missing and exploited children. That's what he said. On the report, he says that he investigates crime related to the possession and production of child pornography. Does this have anything to do with production or possession of child pornography? No, it doesn't. It absolutely doesn't. This has to do with two goofy 30-year-old women that don't know their head from their fucking ass. They're like you know what I want to know? I want to know if every fucking time a guy tries to fucking talk to them, if they get the fucking... How many fucking dudes have they had arrested during the years? Yeah, exactly. I want to know how many other fucking I want to know how many other times they were plaintiffs. I want to know how many defendants they had. Well, because you know what I would have done if I got a letter, I'd be like, ha ha ha, funny. You know? But it's like all you're doing is you're holding up my life. And I need it to stop. Okay? Right now, this has cost me more than it's ever going to cost you. I hope you hear this. Because this is out of control. Okay? This is completely out of control with these women, okay? Because all it's doing, I haven't seen them yet. I haven't seen them yet. They have not showed any of my court dates at all. I have to literally do road trips on a fucking bus to get to court. Where are they? Sitting there, you know, fucking playing with themselves at home or whatever. I don't know. Sitting there getting to pet their cats. While mine gets to die. You know what I'm saying? They have no fucking consideration for other people. I'm telling you that. They have no fucking consideration. No, absolutely no consideration for other people and their safety. You send fucking 2 cops down here, you know, 30 miles, Lockport to Buffalo. You sent 2 cops 30 miles from Lockport to Buffalo. For what? You put 30 miles of black people in danger, okay? You know, I don't condone this behavior. Okay? Listen, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for sending you letters in the mail. Fucking get over it. all you're doing now is you're just pissing me off. And I will be fighting this in court. I will be fucking fighting this in fucking court. Okay? So, this has been going on now for, like, what now? 2 years? 2 years for a goddamn misdemeanor charge. 2 fucking years for a goddamn misdemeanor charge. Over what? Cause you don't feel safe. The guy that lives fucking 30 miles away, you don't feel safe over. But yet you'll sit there. But you'll sit there and make that same person that you are so fucking scared of, you'll sit there and fucking make sure that I have to come out to your fucking neighborhood every fucking month to do this bullshit kangaroo court shit. And for what? And for what? What's gonna happen? What's gonna fucking happen? Huh? What's gonna happen with this? What you're gonna Yeah, like what the fuck is gonna happen? So you're gonna end up. So what's gonna happen? You're just gonna have. So what? So what? You're gonna just keep dragging me out. I'll lose the fucking case, and then what? Then what? What do you think's gonna happen? What exactly do these women think is going to happen? I don't know. I don't know what the fuck these women think is going to happen. Well, you think this is going to stop because I fucking over a restraining order? It's not. You still are holding up my goddamn life, and I am going to speak out about it. You know? A restraining order does not mean that I can't speak out about your bullshit, you know? It just means I can't be within a certain amount of distance from you. And I can't contact you. So if you don't like what I'm fucking saying, then you could just shut off the video. You know, there's no reason you have to watch this. But I hope they realize what they're fucking doing. And I will be getting in contact with that Jasmine broad, because I want to know. I want to know exactly how Jasmine feels about this whole thing. I want to know exactly how Jasmine feels about this whole thing. That her friends, her white friends, are using services that have historically oppressed her people to their white advantage. You put 30 miles of fucking black people in danger. Because, letter. All for what? All all because you didn't want somebody sending you a letter in the mail that you didn't even fucking read. According to those women, they didn't read it. They just passed it off to liar Makuchi. Oh, and Makuchi's gonna get his comeuppance as well, because Makuchi's gonna get his fucking just desserts. Why? Because of his fucking lies. Because of Makuchi's lies, I got attacked downtown because of him. Had Makuchi just been honest and said, we're with the Niagara County Sheriffs from the get-go, and said, we're with the FBI, which isn't even true. He's not with the FBI. Not at that moment. The charges had nothing to do with the production or possession of child pornography, cheese pizza, as the J Block people call it. It had nothing to do with it. My charges had nothing to do with anything kiddie. I mean those girls act like children. But you know what? Makuchi had me attacked downtown. Remember at the Iron Maiden concert? On wait, hold on a second. I got the ticket stub here. On Tuesday, August 13, 2019, I was attacked downtown near the fucking Greyhound station by Arlo Price and some other guy. And he specifically said that I was a pedophile because the FBI showed up at my home. He specifically said that. Had Makuchi just said, we're Niagara County Sheriffs, we're investigating a harassment case. You know, I wouldn't have been attacked downtown. You know, you put in Jeffrey McCullough in a fucking Google search, and all it comes up with is fucking FBI task force. Jeffrey McCullough busted a child porn ring. Jeffrey McCullough of the FBI task force for missing and exploited children busted a guy that was producing cheese pizzas. Jeffrey McCullough of the FBI task force for missing and exploited children busted a guy raping a little kid. You know, people sit there and Google his fucking name, and it comes up as that. You know, when that wasn't even the fucking case. And now I get attacked downtown because people just and you know what? I wholeheartedly I really do understand why I was attacked downtown. I do understand why Arlo Price attacked me downtown. He didn't know. You think the average do you think the average person in Buffalo knows who Jeff McCullough is? No, they don't. So when you got a guy that interrupts my live stream and says I'm with the FBI, okay, and we're investigating an internet crime, and then they go and look up Jeff McCullough, FBI, and see that he's in a task force for missing and exploited children, and that he deals with people that, you know, are involved in the production and possession of child pornography, then it makes you, I know it makes you wonder what they were here for. You know? And to that, I do understand why Arlo Price attacked me downtown. I do get it. I do fucking get it. You know what? I don't agree with I don't agree with what he did, what Arlo Price did. But you know what? I get it. I 100% understand. And you know what? It's Bakuchi's fault. Okay? Well, let me give you another example of good cop, bad cop. Okay? Dick Griffin over at Cheektowaga. Good guy. Had me arrested. Why? Because I told some broad that I wanted to go to her house and you know, quote unquote, rip the baby out of her womb. She was pregnant. And I knew this broad before she was pregnant, before she was married. I used to hang out with her, and she was a fucking mess. She was just like white trash. And then I'd find out, you know, a couple years later, she got married, she got pregnant. And I was like, well, she was a mess then, I'm going to assume she's still a mess. I call up Child Protective Services, I get threatened by the cops. What do you want me to do? I was concerned for the kid's safety. All I wanted was for Child Protective Services to come out and do a welfare check on this kid. Instead I got phone calls from the police. And I assumed it was, at first I just assumed that it was like somebody playing around. Like somebody, you know, somebody, so like one of her fucking little friends or something, maybe her husband or something, playing around on the phone. Pretending to be the police. That's what I thought at first. So I'm like, I call Child Protective Services. They're supposed to be anonymous, right? Oh, guess what? For me, it's not anonymous. So now, next time I see a child being abused, you know, if I have suspicion of child abuse from somebody, I'm not even gonna report it anymore. Fuck it, let the kid be abused. It's not my fucking problem now, is it? It's not my kid. I think I'm just gonna turn the other eye, you know? Turn the other cheek or whatever the fuck. Why the fuck do I have this? I don't know. Because I don't want to be accused of harassment. It's harassment to call Child Protective Services on somebody. If I suspect, so what did I do? Did you get another kid? I was like, you know what? The first time it didn't get, I tried it the first time. The legal way. I tried it the first time the legal way, didn't work. I got threatened. So now I have to go and do it the illegal way, which was make a threat against this broad. And you know what? I got fucking Dick Griffin and Dick Jensen and all these other happy horseshit people over, and you know, trying to get me to you know, they get me under arrest because I fucking said that. Maybe I shouldn't have said that, but you know what? Maybe I shouldn't have said. Maybe I should have made threats, but you know what? I felt like the legal system fucking screwed me over. You know, I don't know if they went and investigated them. They're probably just like, oh, he's fucking harassing us. Meanwhile, the bitch in question probably drinking like 100 fucking natty ices a fucking hour while pregnant. And so it just kind of makes you wonder, like, what's really going on here? And I know I shouldn't be talking about her, but you know what? Fuck her. Really, you know? And she needs to know that the reason that I fucking called Child Protective Services in the first place was to protect her daughter. Now, if she really loved her fucking daughter, she wouldn't have made a big fucking deal about it. Now, would she? She'd be like, yeah, I had some fucking problems in the past. I got over it. You know, that's all she had to say. Well, let me tell you something. When Dick Griffin came to arrest me, there was no bullshit like there was no bullshit like I'm with the FBI. No, what did Dick Griffin say? I'm with the police. I'm with Chief DeWaga Police. I don't really remember what he said. But I know he didn't say FBI. I know he didn't misrepresent himself. He was honest, okay? He was honest and he got the job done. You know? As opposed to Makuchi, who will sit there and lie through his fucking teeth and say, oh, I'm with the FBI, when I'm really not. You know? I'm with the FBI, and Schmidt should be, they both should be arrested, in my opinion, for that fucking thing. Schmidt and Makuchi. That was definitely an abuse of power. Telling people, how many other people have they? Let me tell you something. That guy that was in for making cheese pizzas with the GoPro, he was caught by Schmidt. And I already told him, you know what? You realize Schmidt isn't a real fucking FBI guy, right? Schmidt is not a real FBI guy. He works for the town of Tonawanda Police. Okay, we know he's an FBI guy. Hey, listen, I know Schmidt and Makuchi are FBI guys. Okay, I know this. But they weren't FBI guys when they came here. Okay, because they're in a task force. It's like saying, oh, I'm in a task force for terrorists or something. I investigate, terrorist organizations. All right, good for you. But what does that have to do? What does that have to do with me harassing two fucking dummies in Lockport? You know, what does that have to do with that? What the fuck does child porn have to do with me harassing two fucking broads out in the middle of Lockport? It doesn't. It fucking doesn't. It has nothing to do with that. There was, let me tell you something. There was zero children involved. There was zero children involved in this investigation. And because Bakuchi couldn't identify himself correctly, I got fucking attacked downtown. I got attacked downtown because Bakuchi couldn't fucking didn't know how to identify himself properly. All he had to do was take a page out of the Dick Griffin Dick book. Okay, and do what he did. I'm with Lockport Police. I'm with Niagara County Sheriffs. Yeah, technically it was right. It was with the FBI. But you know what? You're doing, Makuchi, is you're giving people a false impression. You knew I was fucking live streaming. You knew that I was sitting there live streaming. And you say you were FBI. At first you didn't say what FBI you were with. A task force for missing and exploited children. You never said that. Not at first. It wasn't until a year and a half later that's when I actually found out. When you came and arrested me, I said, I thought you said you were FBI. Well, I work with a task force for missing and exploited children. Oh, really? So where are these missing and exploited children, huh? I want to see I want to see missing and exploited children 1, okay? Don't sit there and try to intimidate me, trying to sit there and make me think that I'm looking at fucking Honey, I Fucked the Kids or Little Girls Gone Wild, Volume 8. I don't even know if that's a kiddie porn movie, but if it isn't, there should be. Just for the novelty of it, you know. But no, seriously, I haven't seen Missing and Exploited Children 1, okay? I haven't seen a single missing and exploited child in this whole case. So, you got me fucking attacked. Do you think Arlo Price would sit there and say, "Oh, you got you had the Niagara County sheriffs at your house for what? Because you were looking at child porn?" No, they said that's why the FBI was at your house, right? Because of all the kiddie porn you look at. And that's what people see. What Coochie doesn't realize is or maybe he does. Maybe he did this on purpose. What he doesn't get is that. People sit there and they see this. They see that a guy from the FBI Missing and Exploited Children Task Force is at his house saying, trying to question him over internet crimes. You know, and I'm sure, you know, you put in his name and it comes up that it says that. You put in Schmidt's name and it says that. And Schmidt should be arrested too. He didn't stop Micucci from saying that. He went along with Micucci. Schmidt could have been the hero of the day, so to speak, like that Metallica song. He could have said, "Oh, wait, Micucci, you're out of line. We're Niagara County sheriffs." We're Niagara County sheriffs. We're here for an internet crime. You want to know you really want to know what I thought was going on at first? It wasn't until that D-Jack chick came out and said, "Oh yeah, it was because of those women." But you know what I thought it was at first? FBI, internet crime. You know what I actually thought it was? I actually thought they were here to question me over me downloading like fucking movies and shit. I actually thought that. I actually thought they were here because I was downloading too many Rick and Mortys and too many Aqua Teen Hunger Force episodes. I thought they were here because I was downloading too many fucking cartoons. Or I was there downloading a Blu-ray 4Ks of fucking Lord of the Rings. Or some bullshit, you know? That's what I thought they were actually here for at first. When they said, "Oh, we're here with the FBI, it's an internet crime," I'm like, "Oh boy, gotta stop downloading those Rick and Morty episodes. Gotta stop downloading those Aqua Teen Hunger Force." Gotta stop downloading. What do you call Aqua Teen Hunger Force now? Like, they call it. It's the same show, but they keep changing the title of it every season. They call it like Aqua Teen Hunger Unit or something. Unit Patrol. Aqua Teen Hunger Patrol Unit or some bullshit now. You know, it's like that kind of shit. You know, that fucking cartoon with the fucking fries and the fucking cup and meat wad and Carl's the best. But you know what? Who would have known that they were here over a harassment thing, especially a harassment thing that ended, you know, months prior. Was it Aquaforce Hunger Patrol Unit or something? I don't know. Now it's gonna bother me. Now I gotta look it up. But it's like, you know, that's what I thought it was at first. Hold on. Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Let's see. Because they keep changing the name of the show. Aqua Unit Patrol Squad, Aqua Teen Hunger Force Forever, Aqua Teen Show, Aqua something you know, whatever, you know. Ugh. Yeah. Funny fucking show. And I thought they were here because I was downloading those, you know, episodes, Rick and Morty and that show. Probably some movies, because you know what, I was getting a lot of notices for my ISP because of those, because of downloading those, and yeah. So that's what I thought at first. You know, I would have never thought that they were there for a harassment thing. I would have never thought that an FBI would ever get involved in that kind of bullshit. So, I mean, you know, because of Makuchi's lies, okay, because of Makuchi's lies, I got attacked downtown. Ugh. You know, these last couple fucking, you know, these last couple months have just been, you know, this whole fucking year has been, this whole fucking year has been just, so last couple fucking years. Last couple year. This last year or so. So. I mean, and then it's just, Jesus Christ. My zip code is the second highest property value in Buffalo. Did you know that? The highest property value in Buffalo is downtown. Anyway. Then I get, you know, I'm just, for real, I'm just tired of this. I'm tired of the court case going on. My life just feels like it's just out of control with this fucking move thing going on. I feel like I can't do anything. I feel like, what am I just supposed to do? Just live out of boxes for an indefinite amount of time. Because these people in this apartment building won't tell me when they're moving me into the hotel. They won't give me any kind of set date for this fucking move thing. They won't give me any kind of date for this move thing. And it really is pissing me off. It really is. You know? Because it's just doing nothing but holding up my life. And, you know, you know, I've said it before. Once I get this fucking the move in the fucking court case done, then I could get a cat in here and then we can have some fucking fun. But you know what? You know what? That can't happen. That can't happen until this fucking court case is done. And until this fucking move is done. You know, at least, you know what? Here's the thing that I keep worrying about. I'm worried that I'm going to lose this court case. I don't know why. My lawyer keeps saying I'm going to win it. But you know what? He also said I wasn't going to jail the other time. You know? So, you know, my lawyer's kind of useless. Kind of. But, you know what? He's the public defender. You know? So that's the thing. People keep saying the public defender's no good. Public defender, no good. What you don't really realize is that the public defender might not work as hard, but here's the thing: you have to be the one. You have to be the one. Oh, come on. You have to be the one to sit there and say, oh, You know, you have to be the one to sit there and say, you know, you have to tell this fucking guy, you know, we want a fucking trial or something. You gotta actually be kind of proactive when it comes to a public defender, you know? All it's doing is doing. Every time I go in there, oh, you're not done, you're not ready for the fucking trial? Give him another month to get him ready. Give him another month and another month and another month. The next thing you know, this whole case is being dragged out for fucking 10 years. You know? This fucking case is getting fucking dragged out for 10 years. Is this what we really want? Do we really want this case? Because it's like, you know what? You know what? I'm going to make sure that it either gets dismissed or we take it to trial. If you're going to fucking waste my time, I'll waste your time. You know? But here's the thing, you know? I'm hoping that if this case doesn't get dismissed, okay, I'm hoping if it doesn't, that I'm banking on it being, you know, I'm banking on it being dragged out until at least after the move. Because I can't afford to go back to jail during, while we're moving here, you know? I can't afford it again. Like, that was risky what happened. For real, that was fucking risky as hell. Because I don't know, last I knew, you know, before jail, they were saying that they were going to do my apartment by in October. But now because they're not going floor by floor, they're going letter by letter now. And they're not even doing the letters in order. Like right now, they're doing 9J, and they're doing 8J, and they're doing 10J, and 7J, and so forth. They're not even doing them in like any order. I don't know. I think you know what I think they're doing for real? I think what they're doing is they're doing all the apartments on the other on down the hall, and then they're working their way over toward the elevators. So right now they're doing the apartments down the hall. So who knows? I might be the next one. I don't fucking know. Because they're doing like J, H, I, J, and K or something right now. Which is why we're hearing all that noise going on. You know? And you know, so I'm hoping that either this case gets dropped or we can drag it. Yeah, now I'm asking to get it dragged out. You know? But I'm hoping that either it gets dismissed or it gets dragged out until after I move. When am I moving? I have no clue. I heard from somebody on my floor that we might not get my apartment done until maybe February. That's what somebody in the building said. I don't know how true that is. You know, it could be a crock of shit. But you know what? I'm hearing that this apartment will not be done until February. That's what I'm hearing. I don't know if that's true. But you know what? I hope it fucking go. I hope it's soon. Or we could drag. I want to be able to drag court out until after this move. Okay. Because once this move happens, I really don't care what the outcome of this case is. You know. Like I can if once this move happens and it's all done, I really don't care. Then I can go to jail, you know, for my 60 to 90 days again or whatever the fuck. And yeah, that's about it. We got guys looking through the fucking window, doing the fucking balconies. I'm getting fucking tired of this. You know, I'm getting tired of the balcony shit. You know, I would rather them do the balconies by going through the apartment, like coming in to the apartment and going to the balcony that way, than them using that fucking crane to go to the balconies like that. Because I can't stand it. Like I can't stand when they I can't stand it when they look through my windows. You know, there's just something about, you know, the window. There's just something about, you know, windows and, you know, people looking through them that I really can't get over. Like I just feel that like 9 floors up, I should not have people looking through the windows. I don't know. I just feel like when there's a window and people look through it, it's worse than if people actually go through my home. You know? That's why I will never take an apartment. That's one of the big reasons I had to move out of fucking Don's place. Because I couldn't stand the fucking people looking through my goddamn windows all the time. And you know, that's why I always take apartments that are on an upper floor so that people can't look through my windows. That's one of the reasons I got out of my first apartment. One of the reasons, because people are looking through the fucking windows. I was in a basement apartment. And eventually, somebody actually got into my apartment through the fucking window. And they stole fucking bullshit out of my apartment while I wasn't home. You know? So... I can't stand this shit anymore. I want my fucking life back, for real. And YouTube banned me this morning for 7 days. Can't live stream, can't upload. Why? because I said something naughty about Dr. Fucky and these vaccine mandates. Can't have it. Can't share your fucking views on that. Call it medical misinformation. Go fuck yourself, YouTube. So now I'm struggling now to find a YouTube alternative because I can't stand this fucking censorship shit. Everybody keeps telling me, go to Odyssey, go to Rumble, go to BitChute. Yeah, those are all fine and dandy. So I make an account on Odyssey. Right? I end up deleting it, like, right away. I try to upload something. It says, oh, you have to pay this amount to upload. I'm like, go fuck yourself. I deleted the fucking shit. Same thing with Rumble. I was like, people are like, oh, you can live stream through Rumble. I'm like, okay. They never fucking told me that it cost me $25 a month to live stream through Rumble. I'm like, go fuck yourself. Cancel my fucking account. So fuck Rumble and fuck Odyssey. I'm not gonna pay money to fucking upload. It's like fucking like $2 an upload. And then of course you can only upload certain files. You know what? And people say DLive. I'm like, fuck this. I go on the DLive website. I'm like, you know what? I'm going right off of it. I don't want it. Any kind of video platform where it says be part of a blockchain, I'm just like, I'm turning this off. I'm turning this right off. Well, what? I don't even understand this. What the fuck is a blockchain? Can anybody explain this to me? Like, what the fuck is this shit? Like, I still don't understand how fucking Bitcoin works. No, I seriously don't know how it fucking... I don't understand it at all. People are like, you need to get a Bitcoin. I'm like, I don't understand how this even works. Oh, it makes you part of a blockchain. What the fuck is a blockchain? What's wrong with just handing somebody over a $5 bill and getting your fucking money and getting your item? I'm just fucking tired of all this bullshit. You know what? Technology's good, but it fucking complicates everything. Whatever happened to just handing over a dollar bill and saying, hey, here's my dollar bill, here's my fucking stick of gum or whatever, and why that was simple. And now we got this cryptocurrency shit. Now we got this cryptocurrency shit where it's like people are using graphics cards to, make this cryptocurrency. Like, you know what? I give up. I give up. Nobody asks me for fucking Bitcoin anymore. If I have to go and fucking use some fucking service that requires me to do a blockchain, whatever the fuck that is. And believe me, I've tried to understand it. I've tried to understand how this works. I can't figure it out. It's like I go on Odyssey, right? I'm on Odyssey. I make an account. And then I go to try to upload something, and they're like, "Oh, you need to create a channel." I'm like, "What? What do you mean create? I already created the channel." I have no idea how this fucking thing works. You know what? Alt Tech, go fuck yourself. Why can't just be like YouTube? And then you got people like the Quartering and Tim Pool. And, well, we gotta embrace alt tech. No, we fucking don't! I don't need to embrace shit. How about they perfect their fucking technology first? And then release their bullshit. Because, to be honest, I can't stand it. Blockchain. And blockchain this, blockchain that. Yeah, you know, enough. Enough with this. Can we just get what? This isn't YouTube alternative. I try to delete my account on Rumble. Guess what? You know what I had to do on there? I had to email them and explain why I wanted my fucking account deleted. Nobody fucking told me it was gonna cost me $25 a month to live stream on shitty Rumble. And then it was gonna cost me, you know, $2 per upload on fucking Odyssey. Nobody told me this. And they want me to go and fucking make accounts on this? Oh, I don't want my fucking name ever around Odyssey or Rumble. Now, if you can find me a place that isn't YouTube, and I definitely won't be fucking, I refuse. I flat out refuse to don't even bring it up. I flat out refuse to stream on Twitch. Twitch fucking sucks. You know, alt tech, all that's doing, all that means is alt tech, it means a shittier versions of something else. You ever notice that? Ever notice anything, you know, alt tech is shittier than whatever you get? The mainstream. Ever notice like Linux is shittier than Windows? You know? Like what the fuck? Oh, but it's free. Yeah, it's free. You also have to do command lines for everything. I'm not fucking doing it. There's a fucking line we draw here. There's a fucking line where I have to look up tutorials on how to I gotta look up a tutorial on how I am gonna fucking install this fucking program. That's not how it should be. Where I need to be a master programmer to know how to install shit on my computer with Linux. It ain't gonna happen. At that point, what's the fucking point? When you can just go on Windows and just do it. I know people that use Windows. I know some people that use Windows that only use like the command line feature to do everything. I'm like, why? Why do you have to do that? Well, when you just double click on something, it opens up. No, now you have to run command, C code. You have to fucking type the whole fucking address in, and you know. And this is better? How's it better? Explain to me why this is better. Meanwhile, YouTube, you know, and then for what? I'm gonna fucking pay $25 a month on Rumble to live stream. So what? I can get more fucking likes than fucking comments. You know, I'm gonna fucking pay $25 a month on Rumble so that I can get one comment an hour. That's right. One fucking comment per hour, just so I can be on fucking Rumble. You know, paying $25 a month on Rumble, so I can get one comment an hour. I don't think so. So, I guess we're stuck here for a fucking week. I guess we're stuck here for a fucking week with no YouTube. I guess you don't get to see me for a week. I guess you don't get to see this video for a fucking week then, right? Ugh. Well, I'm gonna pay fucking $25 a month for what? So that I can get more likes than comments. Not gonna fucking happen. You're just doing everybody the move, the court case. It does nothing but just stress me out. It just makes it so that I can't get on with my fucking life. These women don't fucking care. I've said it before. They don't fucking care. You know? But anyway, you know, these girls have no. These girls have no consideration for anybody else. Nobody else's feeling. Nobody else. All they care about is their fucking selves. They sit there. They send the police over to my house. First of all, they said they're the type of people. They're the type of people that will sit there and post on their fucking they're the kind of people that'll sit there on their stupid fucking Twitter and sit there and be like, defund the police, all cops are bad, police do nothing but shoot black people. But yet they're willing to have the police come 30 miles from Lockport to Buffalo to come and talk to me, lie about who they are, lie about why they're here, and they're putting 30. I know it sounds kind of silly to say, but you know, they are putting 30 miles of black people in danger. I know it sounds silly. I know it sounds silly to say. But you know what? I have a point here. I believe that if you are one of those people that sit there and say defund the police and all cops are bad, then if all cops are bad, that would also include Makuchi, because the saying is all cops are bad. Not all cops except for Makuchi and Schmidt are bad. That's not what it says. You know, they say defund the police. Okay, great. We'll start because you know, charity starts at home. We'll defund the Niagara County sheriffs. How's that sound? I think that anybody that says all cops are bad or defund the police, I don't think they should be able to have the police. I don't think they should be allowed to have police services at their home. I don't think they should be able to use the police. You want to say all cops are bad? All right. Then you know, the police aren't allowed at your home. Then they're not going to be. You can't be saying that defund the police and then go ahead and then use the police to your advantage. It doesn't work that way. You know, you say that police go around and do nothing but shoot black people. Well, you don't take into consideration how many black people Makuchi could have shot while coming over to Buffalo. If what you say is that police do nothing but patrol the streets and shoot black people, then that means that Makuchi is part of that. I don't know why you don't understand what you're doing is bad. You put 30 miles of black people, like, because how far is it from Lockport to Buffalo? Like 30 miles? Yeah. So 30 miles they have to drive to come get me. How the fuck do we know that they aren't stopping the fucking shoot black people on the way? And I know it sounds silly when you say it, because it kind of sounds like you're like, oh, well, 30 miles of black people, what is this? 30 miles are just, what are they, just lined up? And I can just imagine that. But no, I mean, like, on the way here, how do we know how many black people I went past? You know? Then my building's my building's 90% black people. Okay? And how do we know that going up that elevator to get to my apartment on the 9th floor. That they didn't sit there and be like, who, you know, they didn't just shoot like 2 black people coming up the elevator or something. Hey, this is what you believe. This is what you believe. So, you know, we gotta placate to your beliefs, right? We gotta placate to your beliefs. Right? Right. We gotta placate to your fucking beliefs. So we gotta remember, it's like how I get on Eric Katz for eating pepperoni when he's a Jew. You know, he shouldn't be doing that. You know. Okay, he's like, according to the Jewish law, Jews are not supposed to eat pork. Pepperoni is pork. Therefore, Eric Katz, as a Jew, is eating pork, which is against Jewish law. See what I'm saying? So, you know, it's either all cops are bad, or it's either all cops are bad. Maybe you should reword that and say, like, not all cops, right? Because you're definitely sucking off the ones that are helping you. You got 2 fucking cops. You got Makuchi, you got Schmidt, that was fucking helping those girls take me down. Right? But yet somehow all cops are bad. Okay? So they're gonna sit there. They're gonna sit there. Usually, you know what? You know what? Even with that Katy Perry Rajewski broad, okay? Even with her, I don't say that about her. I don't say, oh, well, she put 5 miles of black people in danger. I don't say that. Why? Because, as far as I know, Katy Perry Rajewski is pretty pro cop. I don't see her ever posting, defund the police or all cops are bad or whatever the fuck. No. But these fucking lesbians from Lockport are saying that. And we gotta hold them to it, right? We gotta make sure that they practice what they preach, you know? So whenever I see them write, all cops are bad, I'm like, you fucking bitches. You just had fucking 2 cops, you just sent 2 cops from fucking Lockport to Buffalo and back twice. And you're talking about all cops are bad and how they're racist and they shoot black people, but yet you're the ones instead of dealing with it yourself, you're the one, and all the countless 911 calls that I'm hearing they were making, because they're too fucking lazy to stop drinking cherry Coke and dipping chips and shit. And whatever the fuck, they're too busy. They couldn't get off their fucking lazy ass because they got fucking 4 cats on their laps and shit. You know what? Every time you call the police and have them come to your place, you are putting that amount of black people in danger. So, like I said, like I said, it's 5.1 miles from the Niagara County Sheriff's Department to their fucking home. Every time they call the police, they call 911 and be like, hey, we gotta file a police report up. They're putting 5.1 miles of black people in danger. Every time. And then they sent the cops to my home, and guess what? Now they're putting 30 miles of black. They don't give a shit. They don't give a shit about the black people that they're putting in danger. They don't give a shit. Like I said, it's all about them and the effect that it has on them. So it's like, oh, if it's not any of the black people I know, I don't care. Well, I want to know what Jasmine thinks about this. For real, I want to know what she thinks. I mean, we have to amplify black voices, right? We have to, especially black women of color. So I want to know what Jasmine thinks of all this. I want to know what she thinks of her white friends using a service, the police, that have been historically used to oppress her people, black people, for their own white privilege. I want to know. Apparently Jessica Ann D-Jack is a Puerto Rican. How the fuck is she a Puerto Rican? How the fuck is D-Jack a fucking Puerto Rican name? Her name should be fucking Lopez or something. So we got Jessica Ann Lopez, Ann Lopez, or because you know Puerto Rican, like Spanish people in general, they all have the same fucking last name. It's either Gonzalez or it's Ortiz or Ramirez, Rodriguez, or fucking what was the one I just said? Lopez. All fucking Puerto Ricans have the same fucking last name. There's only like 7 Puerto Rican last names out there. Okay? And D-Jack is not one of them. D-Jack, I don't even know what the fuck kind of name that is. That sounds kind of like French to me. Bourgeois. Poo-poo, oui-oui. Hey, bourgeois, name for the bourgeois. You know, like they talk with that fucking bumble mouth. Welcome to Mashcargo. You know? I don't know. Bourgeois, bourgeois. Might as well just be Chinese. Wah! Like that kind of shit. It's like, hey, bourgeois! Bourgeois? Stop being so bougie. Anyway. D-Jack. This D-Jack. The Joker. We call her the Joker. Cause she has like the fucking green hair and the pound of makeup. Looks like she put the fucking makeup on with a fucking paint roller. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's like she's like one of those people. She got the fucking makeup on, but like she just put it on. She was like, we're gonna put it on with a fucking paint roller. Oh, come on, girls, you laughed at that. You know it's fucking true. She got the fucking green hair. You know what I'm saying? She's like the fucking Joker. You know? And does she like date like a black guy or something? I don't know. Wonder what he thinks. Wonder what he thinks. I wonder what, you know what, the Joker, you know what, Puerto Ricans, they're just as oppressed by the police as blacks, right? So I want to know what the Joker thinks. I want to know what her boyfriend Angelo thinks. Black Angelo. This guy's like the black fucking Rambo. I want to know his fucking rank and fucking number. I want his rank, serial number, and his fucking commanding officer now. I want Angelo's rank, number, serial number, and commanding officer. Chop chop. I want to know how many fucking confirmed kills he has. Why is she dating this guy? I thought she was like anti-gun and shit. But yet she'll date some fucking nigger that fucking kills people and kills fucking other brown people. Right? Oh, that's fine. She's over talking. She's over telling me her brother's in jail. Remember that shit? I thought she said her brother. It might have been her cousin or something. But she said her brother's in jail for murder. She's like, all he was doing was he was defending himself. And then she goes on to explain what actually happened, and it has nothing to do with self-defense. She's like, oh, a group of guys were threatening him, and he went out with a gun looking for these people. That ain't fucking self-defense. You wanna know what's? Let me explain what self-defense. I gotta explain to some retard what self-defense. Let me explain to her why. I was like, yeah, that's why he fucking went to jail, because he's fucking dumb. You know what self-defense is? That's like if he was somewhere, okay, and he gets ambushed by a group of people, and he's cornered, he has nowhere to go, they got guns on him, he's legally allowed to, you know, what he's supposed to do is he's supposed to try to get away. First of all, it's not self-defense when you're going out and looking for these people. You know? It'd be like, hey, we want to kill you. And he's like, okay, let's meet up. And he brings a fucking gun. That ain't no fucking self-defense. Don't try to make it sound like it's self-defense. Brother probably has no fucking trigger discipline either, right? Remember that? That's what the big deal about Pat Pagan was. Is that there's a picture of holding a fucking army rifle or whatever the fuck. And he doesn't even know how to fucking hold this fucking gun, because he's got no fucking trigger discipline. He's like holding it like there. He's got his fucking finger on the trigger. You know, that's not how you fucking hold it. The only time you're supposed to have your fucking finger on the trigger is when you're about to shoot. And taking a fucking posing for a picture with a fucking gun in your hand with your finger on the trigger that's like day one of basic training. Okay, Pat Pagan, that's like day one. By the way, Pagan's a fucking Spanish name too. But they don't say Pagan, they say Pajan. So it's Patrick Angel Pajan. See, Christina I could say Christina Pagan because she's not Spanish. Okay? So I could say pagan regularly, but when it comes to him, it's Pahan. Because we have to take into consideration his culture. And we got to take into consideration how his people would say his name. Okay? And we have to take into consideration Christina's culture and how her people would say the name. Right? So when we're referring to Patrick, you can't call him Patrick Pagan. You got to call him Patrick, and his middle name's Angel, so it's actually Angel, and then it's Pahan. So that's how you do it. So yeah, I'm just tired of the whole thing. You know, these women, this fucking move. I'm just fucking tired of it. I got people looking through my windows on the 9th floor. They use a fucking crane. They got. How long are these fucking balconies gonna take? Because I'm not gonna sit here and look at fucking people look through my goddamn windows all day. Anyway, this is Dragonlordfrodo, and I approve this message. Thanks in advance for watching this.